Tony Rizzo of ESPN Cleveland set the record straight when it comes to Shedeur Sanders and the Cleveland Browns upcoming season in 2026. And also, I want to share with you a conversation between GBush, Tyvis, and Bull, what they had to say about the Cleveland Browns quarterback situation, and especially Shedeur Sanders on the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. We're talking about it all right here on Sports Talk. We'll be watching. Do me a favor. You got to do me a solid. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Hit that notification button. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop a video. And also, if you're enjoying this broadcast, hey, join the membership. Join the membership. Anything that you do will be highly appreciated. Once again, you watching Sports Talk. We'll be watching. Let's get this show started. Let's go. Got it on my mind. Yeah. I'm never confidential. That NBA young boy.
He's a pillar of consistency, but you got to understand, when that last name is on your back, you're going to be attacked and ridiculed and naysayed. So we're built for that. He was raised for this moment.
Tony Rizzo of ESPN Cleveland, they was talking about the upcoming season for the Cleveland Browns. Tony Rizzo asked one of his co-hosts how many games do he expect the Cleveland Browns to win. Well, his co-host, Paul, responded with 6 games. I said, "Child, 6 games?" He said 6 games is what he expects the Cleveland Browns to win next year. And Rizzo hit him across the head. What? Tony Rizzo hit him across the head. Said, man, you got to be crazy. Man, Tony Rizzo went off on Paul on ESPN Cleveland. Let me play this video for you. And when we get back, we're going to talk about Tony Rizzo.
Way too early season win total. Is this a ridiculous question? Yes. That's why I love it.
So, I don't know, Riz. I see this team winning 6 games.
Man, if that's where Paul is right now, the Browns are in a really bad place.
You need 6 offensive linemen. You need 3 receivers. I'm just like...
Shedeur Sanders, 17 games. Browns 11-6. Take that, negative Nelly.
That's Tony Rizzo of ESPN Cleveland talking about the Cleveland Browns situation for next year and Shedeur Sanders. I'm rocking with Tony Rizzo. If Shedeur Sanders start all 17 games, the Cleveland Browns will be 11-6 or 12-5. But I'm going to hang my hat with Tony Rizzo, 11-6. If you're tuning in right now, if Shedeur Sanders start all 17 games, put it down in the comment section. How many games do you expect the Cleveland Browns to win? Don't fake me out now. Don't fake me out. Keep it real. Keep it 100. Put it down in the comment section. Just in case Shedeur is on YouTube and he zoomed in on this video. Let me know how many games do you expect the Cleveland Browns to win with Shedeur Sanders, the starting quarterback, for all 17 games. Andrew Berry fixed that offensive line through free agent and draft capital, and also find me a #1 showstopper, go-getter wide receiver to go along with the other wide receivers in the room. Somebody that Shedeur can trust. Yeah, we winning this division, y'all, next year because the defense is set. Only thing Todd Monken's got to do is find him a defensive coordinator to go with Myles Garrett, the linebacker of the year as a rookie, Swayson, and Denzel Ward on that backside. Find me a good defensive coordinator because he already now hired the new special team coach. Special team coach legit. I don't check his background, his track record. He never been in that position, but he been an assistant. And he's pretty good at what he do. Anybody better than Bubba Ventrone from last year, because that special team lost by 3 to 5 games last year. If they fix that special team, keeping teams to run back punch returns, kickoff returns for touchdown, we in the game, especially with that defense that we got. I believe the Cleveland Browns right now rank number three for the defense in the entire NFL, because you got Houston and you got Seattle. Then I think Cleveland number 3. That's why I see their defense at. So it's Todd Monken is everything he's supposed to be as far as a quarterback guru and grooming a quarterback. And if he can groom Shedeur Sanders just like he did the quarterback at Georgia and just like he did Lamar Jackson, we in the house, y'all. I'm with Tony Rizzo. We win. We win 11 games, and we going to win that division. If not, we going to the playoff as a wild card. That's the least, barring injuries. But we got to get them wide receivers back. We got to get our running back, and we got to get Fannin back healthy to be able to sustain a 17-game season. So that's why it's going to be crucial. That's why it's going to be important that Andrew Berry fix this roster up, especially on the offensive side. Not just starters, but bag-ups too, because it's a long season. A long physical season, and we want to be ready. So it is what it is. But when we do listen to the conversation that the Cleveland Browns media is talking about, they still keep talking about this quarterback thing. I don't get it. They got a quarterback in Shedeur. Anybody but Shedeur. You don't start hearing names like Kirk Cousins, the free agent quarterback from the Atlanta Falcons. They expect to release him, cut him from the team. And you got Malik Willis, a free agent quarterback from the Green Bay Packers. Man, this dude ain't played in but 5 or 6 games. 5 or 6 games. And they think he better than Shedeur Sanders? Y'all got to be crazy. Anybody but Shedeur. Another name you're going to start hearing. Tyler Huntley from Baltimore. He been with Cleveland before he went to Baltimore, right? He been with Cleveland on two times. And he's been up under Todd Monken, the head coach, too, over there in Baltimore. So it's a good possibility he might bring him in. But they ain't better than Shedeur, y'all. Also, I heard yesterday Russell Wilson's name. And I done heard Todd Monken during the interview how impressed he was about Russell Wilson throwing the ball on the run also. He said that during a team meeting when he was talking to the Baltimore players, offensive side of the ball, how Russell Wilson can throw the ball on the move. Well, Shedeur Sanders is a younger version. He can do the same thing. Shedeur Sanders can do the same thing that Russell Wilson did with his previous team, especially Seattle, when he was playing with them. So you're going to start hearing, I tell you what, let's listen. Let's listen to ESPN. I think the guy's name was Jason, former player of the New England Patriots, talking about the Cleveland Browns quarterback situation. Jason.
Rolling with what they have in their quarterback room makes the most sense. And I would assume when you start the offseason program, day one, Shedeur Sanders would be the guy that takes reps as the starting quarterback. Does that mean a lot when you have months to go and preparing for the upcoming season? Probably not. But I think he's earned the right that the job should start out as his. Good luck, Cleveland. I'm rooting for you.
Hey, that's ESPN. They talking about Shedeur Sanders and the Cleveland Browns quarterback situation. Shedeur Sanders has earned the right to go into training camp as the #1 quarterback. He should take the first snap in OTAs and training camp for the Cleveland Browns. And once he does that, it's up to him to keep the job. It's up to him to keep the job. And I believe he will. He'll go into preseason starting as a quarterback and game #1 for the Cleveland Browns as QB1. After that, it's going to be up to Shedeur to keep that starting position. He cannot go out there and throw them interceptions like he did last year. He just can't. He can't afford to do that. Got a head coach his first year. He's hungry and he wants to win. Shedeur must put in the work right now, wherever he's at. Just like Coach Prime said, put that work in, get in that playbook early, meet with your head coach, meet with the offensive coordinator, get that playbook, and get off to a start and just work. And everything gonna solve itself. Shedeur Sanders will be QB1. Also in the news that Bill Musgrave, Shedeur Sanders' former quarterback coach, will be leaving the Cleveland Browns. He accepted a job for the quarterback coach at the New York Jets. So we're going to be losing Bill, and Todd Monks have already hired a new quarterback coach to replace him either anyway. So glad that Bill Musgrave has found him a job, found him a position in the NFL with the New York Jets to try to groom their upcoming quarterback. Well, check this out. Lastly, I'm finna leave you. Check this out, y'all. No, I'm not gonna leave you. We're gonna come back and talk about it. I want you to hear this conversation when it comes down to Shedeur. Which side each person is on. They are split. The Cleveland media are just split when it comes to the quarterback position right now. With Deshaun Watson, with Dylan Gabriel, and Shedeur Sanders. I can't understand why Bull don't understand why Shedeur Sanders is the best quarterback on the team right now. And if they go into training camp with those three, why wouldn't Shedeur be QB1? That's a strange conversation, but it's the way Cleveland is thinking right now. Let's listen to GBush, Tyvis, and Bull talk about this situation.
Both of them gave the most politically correct answer that you can give. You got to understand, though, you got to take it with a grain of salt because, one, you do live on two different worlds. You know, obviously defense is over here, offense is over here, so you don't know everything that goes into it. But you can tell that both guys really have a connection with Shedeur Sanders, and they do want Shedeur to get the job. They will be comfortable if Shedeur Sanders did get the job. But politically correct, they do want to see the competition because you never know what Deshaun Watson got.
And I ain't never seen the Browns do so many doggone interviews in their life, right? They done already had the conversation with him. Here's how this gonna work, guys. You're gonna be asked about Shedeur a lot. Here's how we gonna move with this thing. We gonna be non-confrontational, non-committal. He has to earn it, but we already know what it is. We kind of know.
You think he's got the starting job?
I think when they go
crazy.
I think when they go jogging out there in OTAs
he's gonna be in the first
will be
huddle.
the first team quarterback.
Maybe, but I don't know that. I think that's far from a sure thing, guys.
You just asked me was he gonna, I said on OTAs practice one, I do think he'll be the first quarterback out there.
Are you saying that they believe Shedeur is the starter, but they just don't want to say it because
I think that they want Shedeur to be the starter.
Maybe want.
No.
I don't know what they want.
No, I know they believe
I
it.
don't know how you read any. Miles, maybe I could buy that reading into that. I don't know how you could believe.
Denzel, what? He's in a very good position if he just want to go get it.
He said, I don't take anything Denzel said
By the way,
as
He had a
leading
little
towards.
smirk when he said it too.
Look, let me tell you how
when he said it too.
AG Bush. So like, yeah. How you feel about Shedeur Sanders?
I just don't understand how we could assume he'd be the guy.
Who, Shedeur?
Yeah.
Have you heard Shelby Harris?
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
How could we assume that? Who would you assume?
No.
Who would you assume?
I can't assume anybody.
No, if
because
you had to guess right now,
Tyvis.
On the first day of OTAs, who would you guess that would be the first quarterback?
I guess I would say him.
All right then. So what are you talking about?
That's Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. GBush, Tyvis, and Bull talking about that situation. You put it down in the comments section. Let me know your thoughts of the conversation that they just had about Shedeur Sanders and the quarterback room for the Cleveland Browns. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's my show today. Don't forget, I got a live show at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Come on back. We're going to have a good time tonight. I got one of the best chat rooms on YouTube. We're going to be talking about Shedeur Sanders, quarterback of the Cleveland Browns, and Coach Crime and the Colorado football team. All right? It's a 30-minute show. Come on back and check me out tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Until later on, peace.